What's up, YouTube? Zach's back with another attack. Today we got a video for you regarding Taylor Swift and Ticketmaster as they become some kind of conglomeration thing that's trying to suck every last penny out of fans of the singer-songwriter. Taylor Swift is somebody who is kind of interesting because she used to do a lot of country stuff, a lot of more singer-songwriter type music, if you will, and then as of her latest single, Look What You Made Me Do, as well as her last album, 1985, she's really become more pop and more electronic in certain aspects, and as her music's changed, so has her personality, and so has the way she handles business. And the biggest example of that comes in the last couple days when she partnered with Ticketmaster to do a verified fan arrangement to try and get tickets for her concerts. Now, the thing to remember is that this is only for the pre-sale of the tickets, but the shows, from what I've read on Ticketmaster, doing my research for this topic, is that the shows can actually completely sell out from these pre-sales. And if that's the case, then after the pre-sale, there's not a real sale. And with somebody like Taylor Swift, or, I know Ed Sheeran sold out in his pre-sales for almost every location that he was doing his show, and I'm pretty sure Taylor Swift will do something very similar as far as selling out for the pre-sale. But the real problem comes because there is such a high demand for Taylor Swift tickets, and I think that the intentions are good because the whole point of this arrangement is supposedly to prevent scalpers from buying tickets or bots from scooping up a bunch of tickets and then selling them for higher premiums, and all in all, just having people who aren't true fans of Taylor Swift get her tickets before the people who are actually fans are able to scoop up these tickets. And in theory, that sounds like a great thing. You want the fans of Taylor Swift to see Taylor Swift and have first dibs to the tickets. If all the tickets are scooped up by people who aren't fans, then they can sell them for exorbitant prices, and really just, it's not a good situation. So, the solution that Ticketmaster as well as Taylor Swift have had to this problem is having a system where you can basically buy merchandise or CDs or watch her video on YouTube to gain boosts, basically to cut in line, if you will. You can register to be in line to buy Taylor Swift pre-sale tickets, and that's fine and dandy, but when you can pay to cut in line, that creates an issue, because not all fans of Taylor Swift have a ton of money to where they can pay to become first in line. And it should be about the music and enjoying what's going on, more than enjoying getting multiple copies of a CD. That's one of the things that she does. Basically, the biggest boost you can possibly do to move up in line is to buy her CD, which you can do up to 13 times. First off, who buys a physical CD today? Not a whole lot of people. And if you do, then, it's good to have options. It's good to be able to buy the CD, I can kind of get that, and she wants her music to go to fans who like her music, buy her CD. She wants her music to be known, so I do get it to a certain extent, but the issue comes when you can buy it 13 times. Do you have 13 friends who you're going to gift this CD to, or are you buying it 13 times just so they can suck money out of you and you can move up in line to see her in concert? And the only places where they actually allow you to buy the CD to raise your place in line is either from Taylor Swift's website herself or from Target. There is no smaller stores. There is no, not even like a Walmart or anything. I don't know how Target got in with this. It must be some kind of other corporate partnership with Taylor Swift and or Ticketmaster. But I don't really get why you would buy 13 copies of this CD, and because you're only able to get this boost in line by buying it from Taylor Swift's website or from Target, they can kind of charge whatever they want to. It becomes a bit of a borderline monopoly, and it can cost up to over $60 to buy the CD and have it get to you on release day. The CD itself costs about $20, and then it costs an extra $40 plus something to get it shipped and guarantee that it'll be there on release day, which if you're buying the CD, you probably want it on release day, but there's no way that it costs $40 for shipping. They don't have to do same day shipping or anything crazy like that. You know, they can do 2 or 3 day shipping 2 or 3 days before release day, and it will get to everybody by release day, on release day. You know, that's not an issue. People do it all the time. That's how this works. So, you know, to say that it costs $40 is just ridiculous. They're just trying to scoop money out of people. You can get a little bit smaller of a boost for watching her new video on YouTube, which is cool. That's a free, easy way to show your fandom and to get a little bit of a boost in line, but it's considerably smaller. It's much, much smaller than buying anything. And you can also share on Facebook stuff about Taylor. And I don't know about you, but I really don't want my Facebook, my YouTube, I don't want my Twitter, anything like that to just be spammed with Taylor Swift messages. And I think the real point of the messages is to get other people to want to see Taylor Swift live, to go to the website, buy a bunch of copies of her CD as well, watch her video. She's breaking streaming records now. She's breaking YouTube records, and I do think definitely a big part of that is from people who are watching this video to see her live, watching it multiple times. And I think that's cheating a little bit. And I think it's really screwing over the customers, screwing over the fans of Taylor Swift. And I hate to see her become this way, because I know that she used to be really big on loving her fans, and she used to be big on being an honest person, being a good person, and it really feels like that's diminishing as she's getting older, as she's changing her style, as she's becoming whoever she is now, Taylor Swift the pop star, rather than Taylor Swift the laid-back country singer who's real and down to earth and is who she is. And, you know, she'll tell it like it is, and I really like that. Her songs felt more honest. They felt better. But this isn't about her music. This is about the way that Ticketmaster and she herself is handling the whole ticketing process, and I just don't agree. Definitely let me know what you guys think down in the comments, because I think this is just insanity, and I think if every concert ends up becoming like this, then it could seriously damage the concert industry. I'm glad that everything's not like this, but, you know, if concerts are going to sell out by people who have the money to buy 13 copies of her CD, then, you know, she's going to be rich, but the people who can only afford the already crazy ticket prices to see her, or to see any other artist for that matter. Imagine your favorite artist. Taylor Swift may not be the best example of this, because I know that not everybody loves her, but a lot of people do. And, you know, she's just the one who's doing it. It's relevant right now. But if this is successful, you know, if she makes a crap ton of money from this, then I can only imagine how many other artists are going to start adopting this model and doing things to try and suck more money out of this. I mean, I get that pirating is a real thing. I get that the music industry has its ups and downs, and she's had a lot of issues personally, Taylor Swift, with the streaming industry. You know, she took all of her music off Spotify and everything for a while because she just wasn't getting paid properly. So I get that she wants money, she needs the money, and in the end it should really just be about your fans to me. I don't agree with this. I think this is ridiculous. I think that it's stealing money from the people who can afford it and disallowing people who can't afford it to come see her live, which I know people, I've got friends who love Taylor Swift, and you know, they can't afford to buy 13 CDs of her, especially at $60 a CD. And yeah, something needs to be done. This can't keep up, no matter how much money she makes. It's just a bad practice, and I really hope that something changes. Let me know, guys. Make sure you hit subscribe. I'm Zach. Don't do crack, and I'll see you in the future.